Congratulations to everybody. Sri Narasimhan ji, Governor ji, Sri Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Chief Minister, my ministerial colleagues, Sri Venkaiah Naidu and Dr. Jitendra Singh, Dr. Radhakishan, Secretary Space, Professor U.R. Rao, Dr. Kasturi Rangan ji, my dear scientists gathered here and fellow citizens of India. My congratulations to our brilliant space scientists and the Department of Space for yet another successful launch of the Polar satellite. We have perfectly placed by 5 satellites into their orbits 660 kilometers above the Earth. This fills every Indian's heart with pride, and I can see it reflected in the joy and satisfaction on your faces. Fascinated by space technology, I feel specially privileged to witness this event in person. India's advanced space program puts her in an elite global group of 5-6 countries today. This is one domain in which we are at the international cutting edge, a domain in which we have pushed beyond mediocrity to achieve excellence. We have launched satellites of advanced nations. PSLV itself has launched 67 satellites, of which 40 have been foreign satellites coming from 19 countries. Even today's satellites are all from developed nations, France, Canada, Germany, and Singapore. Truly, this is a global endorsement of India's space capability. Inspired by Atal Bihari Vajpayee vision, we have sent a mission to the moon. Another is on its way to Mars as we speak. I personally follow it with great interest. We have also developed our own satellite-based navigation system. I am told this will be fully deployed by 2015. Moreover, we can be proud that our space program is indigenous. We have developed despite international hurdles. Generations of our space scientists have worked to make India a self-reliant space power. We owe them a big thank you. Our journey into space has come a long way from its humble beginnings. It has been a journey of many constraints and resource limitations. I've seen photographs of a rocket cones being transported on bicycle. And मैं जब वो फोटो देखी तो मुझे बड़ा आश्चर्य हुआ था कि साइकिल के ऊपर हमारे रॉकेट के पीसीस को ले जाया जाता था. वो भी एक दिन थे. Our first satellite, Aryabhat, was made in industrial states in Bangalore. यानी मंजिल हमने कहां से कहां पहुंचाई है और ये सब क्रेडिट आप वैज्ञानिकों को जाता है. Even today, our program stands out as the most cost-effective in the world. The story of our Mars mission costing less than the Hollywood movie Gravity. मैंने सुना है कि हॉलीवुड मूवी जो ग्रेविटी मूवी बनी है उसमें जो खर्चा आया है उससे भी हमारे मार्स मिशन का खर्चा कम है. ये अपने आप में बहुत बड़ी बात है. Our scientists have shown the world a new paradigm of fuel engineering and the power of imagination. Friends, this success of ours had deep historical roots. हम जानते हैं मानव जीवन की यात्रा उपनिषद से शुरू होकर के उपग्रह तक पहुंची है. ऋषियों ने उपनिषद से शुरू किया था, आप वैज्ञानिकों ने उपग्रह तक पहुंचाया है. इंडिया हैज ए रिच हेरिटेज ऑफ साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, इंक्लूडिंग इन द फील्ड ऑफ स्पेस. एन अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ द कॉस्मोस एंड इट्स रिलेशनशिप टू लाइफ एंड साइंस इज डीपली रूटेड in our ancient thought and knowledge. Our ancestors had conceived of ideas like shunya and flying objects. कभी कभी हम गर्व से कह सकते हैं कि हमारे पूर्वजों ने अगर मानव जात को जीरो न दिया होता तो आज शायद विज्ञान इतनी प्रगति नहीं कर पाता. इतनी बड़ी भेंट हमारे पूर्वजों ने दी है. द वर्क्स ऑफ विजनरीज लाइक भास्कराचार्य एंड आर्यभट्ट कंटिन्यू टू इंस्पायर साइंटिस्ट. मैनी मिसअंडरस्टैंड स्पेस टेक्नोलॉजी टू बी फॉर द एलिट. That has nothing to do with the common man. और मैं मानता हूं ये सबसे बड़ी गलती इस परसेप्शन से है. हमारी पहली जिम्मेवारी है कि इस परसेप्शन को खत्म किया जाए कि वैज्ञानिक सिद्धियां अल्टीमेटली सामान्य मानवी की जिंदगी के बदलाव के लिए है. और जब तक हम ये नहीं करेंगे, कभी कभी शरीर के कोई पुर्जे पर पीड़ा नहीं होती तब तक हमें उसका मूल्य समझ नहीं आता. यूं शरीर चलता रहता है, लेकिन एकाध जगह पर कुछ गड़बड़ हो जाए फिर पता चलता इतना महत्वपूर्ण था क्या बॉडी पार्ट. वैसे इस पूरे ब्रह्मांड में, इस पूरी विकास यात्रा में स्पेस साइंस का कितना महत्व है, ये मानव जात को समझाना, उसको अनुभव कराना, ये समय की मांग है. और मैं सभी वैज्ञानिकों को विश्वास दिलाता हूं कि आपने लेबोरेटरी में बैठ करके जो साधना की है, ये साधना करोड़ों करोड़ों लोगों की जिंदगी को बदलने की ताकत रखती है. आपकी ये सिद्धियां सामान्य मानवी तक पहुंचाने के लिए शासन की प्राथमिकता बन जाए. गवर्नमेंट के सारी डिपार्टमेंट सेंसिटाइज हो जाएं, तो देखते ही देखती है दूर सुदूर जंगलों में भी क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ का हम एहसास कर सकते हैं. और मैं आपको विश्वास दिलाता हूं कि आप वैज्ञानिकों के द्वारा की गई ये तपस्या कभी बेकार नहीं जाएगी, मानव जात के कल्याण के लिए काम आएगी. I however believe such technology is fundamentally connected with the common man. As a change agent, it can empower and connect to transform his life. technology opens up new opportunities of development and gives us new ways of addressing our challenges. Space may seem distant, but is an integral part of our daily life today. It drives our modern communication, connecting even the remotest family to the mainstream. It empowers the child in the farthest village with quality education through long distance learning. It ensures quality health care to the most distant person through telemedicine. It enables the youth in a small town with various new job opportunities. Satellite technology has made distance irrelevant. It effectively enables us to reach the unreached. It helps us connect virtually where physical connections are difficult. It has a critical role in realizing the vision of digital India, the power of 125 crore connected Indians. GIS technology has transformed policy planning and implementation. Space imaging enables modern management and conservation of water resources. Through GIS-driven watershed development, it has been deployed in our urban planning to scientifically manage our growing towns and cities. It has also become an important tool in better managing and conserving our natural resources. Whether it be the Himalayan glaciers, oceans and forests and coastal resources or our mineral wealth. Space imagery is improving our land management systems, bringing wasteland into productive use. Our next frontier should be to extend the same to land records, bringing in accuracy and transparency for the common man. और आज मैं समझता हूं शायद गरीब से गरीब किसान के लिए उसकी जमीन के विषय में जानकारी एक बहुत बड़ा सवालिया निशान है। ऐसा कह सकते हैं कि टोडरमल के जमाने में लैंड रिकॉर्ड पर काम हुआ था और शायद उसके बाद नहीं हो पाया। कानून कहता है हर 30 साल में एक बार लैंड रिकॉर्ड को रिव्यू करना चाहिए, नया रिकॉर्ड तैयार करना चाहिए। लेकिन शायद आप वैज्ञानिकों के इस परिश्रम का परिणाम है कि जो काम टोडरमल ने शुरू किया था वो बहुत अधिक वैज्ञानिक आधार पर अब आपके इस रिसर्च के माध्यम से होगा, ऐसा मेरा पूरा विश्वास है। Space technology has also evolved into an invaluable asset in disaster management. Satellite communication channels often end up being the only mode of communication. Accurate, advanced warning and tracking of cycle failure saved countless lives recently. We must, as a nation, fully harness this expertise in space technology in our developmental process for social change, economic development, and resource conservation. The possibilities are limitless, the benefits enormous. I urge the Department of Space to proactively engage with all stakeholders to maximize the use of space science in governance and development. Deepening of state involvement will be critical for the same. Friends, India is rooted in our age-old ethos of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam, of the whole world being one family. India's space program is thus driven by a vision of service to humanity, not by desire of power. For us, it is an important instrument of our human progress. We must therefore share the fruits of our technological advancement with those who do not enjoy the same, the developing world and our neighbors in particular. We already share disaster management data with over 30 countries. We provide benefits of telemedicine to Afghanistan and African countries. But we must do more. Ye dil maange more. Today, I ask our space community to take up the challenge of developing a SARC satellite that we can dedicate to our neighborhood as a gift from India. A satellite that provides a full range of applications and services to all our neighbors. और मैं मानता हूं कि सार्क देशों की गरीबी के खिलाफ जो लड़ाई है, अशिक्षा के खिलाफ जो लड़ाई है, अंधश्रद्धा के खिलाफ जो लड़ाई है, वैज्ञानिक क्षेत्र में आगे बढ़ने का जो चुनौती है, सार्क देशों के नौजवानों को अपॉर्चुनिटी प्रदान करने की संभावनाएं पड़ी हैं। इसके लिए हमारा ये सार्क सैटेलाइट का सपना इन हमारे सभी पड़ोसी देशों के कल्याण में काम आएगा और इसलिए मैंने आप सामने प्रस्ताव रखा है कि हम एक सार्क सैटेलाइट लॉन्च करके हमारे सार्क देशों को एक अनमोल नजराना पेश करें ताकि उनके कल्याण में हम भी भागीदार बने। I also ask you to enlarge the footprints of our satellite-based navigation system to cover all of South Asia. Friends, continued progress in space must remain a national mission. We must keep enhancing our space capabilities. We must develop more advanced satellites with higher computing, imaging, and transmitting power. We must expand our satellite footprints in terms of frequency and quality. We must also strengthen our international partnership in all areas of space technology. India has the potential to be the launch service provider of the world. We must work towards this goal. Construct the required new launch infrastructure and extend our launching capabilities to heavier satellites. Development of human resources will be critical for our future success. I was very pleased to meet our young scientists here. I admire their work and their achievements. Let us link up with more universities and colleges to develop our future leaders in this area. मैं कल से आपके बीच में हूं। मुझे एक बात का सबसे बड़ा आनंद हुआ कि मुझे यहां 4 पीढ़ी के साइंटिस्टों को मिलने का सौभाग्य मिला। 4 generations are present here. ये अपने आप में प्रगति की बड़ी निशानी है। जिन्होंने आर्यभट्ट का काम देखा था तब से लेकर के अब तक काम करने वाले साइंटिस्टों को एक छत के नीचे देखना, ये अपने आप में एक फैमिली लाइक एनवायरनमेंट, एक टीम स्पिरिट इसका अनुभव कराता है और इस बात का मुझे सर्वाधिक आनंद हुआ और इसके लिए मैं आप सभी वैज्ञानिकों को विशेष रूप से बधाई देता हूं और उन एंसेस्टर्स को भी बधाई देता हूं जिन्होंने इस महान परंपरा को प्रारंभ किया। सतीश धवन जी हो, विक्रम साराभाई हो, उन महान परंपरा को निर्माण करने वालों को भी मैं अपनी तरफ से बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं। वी मस्ट ऑल्सो involve our youth at large with space. You have already started putting a lot of space-related data online through your Bhuvan Space Portal. जो विद्यार्थी मुझे सुन रहे हैं, मैं उनसे आग्रह करता हूं कि आप इस भुवन स्पेस पोर्टल को जरूर विजिट करें। इतना इंफॉर्मेशन का खजाना है, आपको भी आनंद आएगा और हो सकता है इसके कारण आपका भी कभी मन कर जाए कि आप भी इस क्षेत्र के अंदर प्रवेश करने का इच्छा करेंगे और इसलिए मैं विशेष रूप से आप लोगों को भुवन स्पेस पोर्टल की विजिट करने के लिए विशेष रूप से आग्रह करता हूं। व्हाट स्टेप्स कैन बी टेक टू फर्दर इंक्रीज एक्सेस टू डाटा बाय स्टूडेंट्स एंड रिसर्चर्स? Could we also think of development a state-of-the-art interactive digital space museum? अगर ये हम करते हैं तो देश के नौजवान नई पीढ़ी जाएगी और इंटरेक्टिव स्पेस म्यूजियम बनाएंगे तो हो सकता है कि आने वाली पीढ़ियों को हमें नए साइंटिस्ट पाने की वो एक खिड़की खोल सकने का एक मार्ग बन सकता है। इन कंक्लूजन, I want to emphasize how technology is central to development. It touches one and all and is an important instrument of our national progress. India's space program is a perfect example of scale, speed and skill. Our space scientists have made us global leaders in one of the most complex areas of modern technology. This shows that we can be the best and we must feel proud of it. If we apply ourselves, we can meet the aspirations of our people. Let us take inspiration from today's mission. Dedicate ourselves to accelerate our nation's progress. I am confident, and again I repeat, I am confident we can. I thank the Department of Space for this opportunity to witness the launch. I commend Dr. K. Radhakrishnan for his leadership. I wish the team the very best as you prepare to put our spacecraft into Mars orbit in a few months from now. I wish you every success as you strive to master new technologies and conquer new frontier of space. May all your endeavors meet with success. Thanks a lot and wish you all the best. We must proudly, the one sentence which inspires us, Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Thank you.
మొత్తానికి శనివారం ప్రారంభమైన కౌంట్ డౌన్ నిరంతరంగా కొనసాగిన తర్వాత 49 గంటల కౌంట్ డౌన్ తర్వాత పిఎస్ఎల్విసి 23 రాకెట్ నింగిలోకి నిర్ణీత సమయంలో లక్ష్యాన్ని ఛేదించింది. ఈ ప్రయోగం 4 దశల్లో కొనసాగింది. 1-3 దశల్లో ఘన ఇంధనం, 2-4 దశల్లో ద్రవ ఇంధనంతో నింపడం జరిగింది. ఇక ఈ ఉపగ్రహ వాహక నౌక ద్వారా విదేశాలకు చెందిన 5 ఉపగ్రహాలను అంతరిక్షంలోకి పంపించారు. వాటితో పాటు ఇస్రోకు చెందిన 60 కిలోల అడ్వాన్స్డ్ ఇంటర్నల్ నావిగేషన్ సిస్టమ్ పేలోడ్ ను కూడా పంపించారు. అయితే ఇది వాహక నౌక వివరాలు తెలుసుకునేందుకు ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. ఇక విదేశాలకు చెందిన ఫ్రాన్స్ స్పాట్ 7 ఫోటోల కోసం, జర్మనీకి చెందిన ఏఐసాట్ పడవల పర్యవేక్షణ కోసం, కెనడాకి చెందిన ఎల్ఎల్ఎస్ ఫోటోల కోసం, ఇక సింగపూర్ కి చెందిన వెలాక్ సిగ్నల్ స్టోరేజ్ కోసం పంపడం జరిగింది. ఇక ఈ ప్రయోగాన్ని ప్రధాని మోడీ ఆసక్తిగా పరిశీలించారు. ఈ ప్రయోగాన్ని ప్రత్యక్షంగా చూడడం గర్వంగా ఉందన్నారు. వీరితో పాటు ఏపీ సీఎం చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు, కేంద్ర మంత్రులు వెంకయ్య నాయుడు, డాక్టర్ జితేంద్ర సింగ్ కూడా హాజరయ్యారు. ప్రయోగం విజయవంతం కావడంతో మోడీ ఇస్రో చైర్మన్ కె రాధాకృష్ణన్తో సహా దేశ ప్రజలందరికీ శుభాకాంక్షలు తెలిపారు. ఇది ఇస్రో చరిత్రలోనే మరో మైలురాయన్నారు. ఇక భారతీయులు గర్వపడే క్షణాలివి అన్నారు. అగ్రదేశాల సరసన భారత్ ని నిలబెట్టిన సైంటిస్టులకు అభినందనలు తెలిపారు.